Hi guys, welcome. So today I'm going to be stripping this tumbler that I covered in this chunky glitter some time ago. I did not like the way it looked, and so I need to take all this off and start all over again. It's clear, empty in the inside, but the outside it has like multiple layers on it. So first thing you're gonna need is some acetone. I got this from Home Depot. And then some aluminum foil, just the kind that you have in your pantry, an aluminum pan as well, and also some paper towel, the regular paper towel. I need about maybe 3 or 4 sheets of it. These are the half sheets, so maybe 3 or 4 of them for right now. So the reason why I need about 3 or 4 is because I have to wrap them around the cup after I soak them in acetone. So right here, I'm just making sure that they're going to fit the entire cup. And so I'm going to lay them all into the pan so that when I put the acetone on it, it doesn't get everywhere. I'm also going to go ahead and rip off my sheet of aluminum foil and set this to the side. So now what I'm going to do is just take each sheet of paper towel and I'm going to soak it in the acetone. And then after I soak it, I'm going to wrap it around the tumbler. I have to make sure the entire tumbler is covered with paper towel that has been soaked in acetone. So I'm going to do this until the entire cup is covered. Now once I have all the paper towel wrapped around the cup that's been soaked in acetone, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up in aluminum foil. You may need a couple of sheets of aluminum foil, but you're just going to make sure that the acetone soaked paper towels are all covering the tumbler, and then you're going to wrap the foil around it so that it's secure. I'm going to actually use another sheet of aluminum foil just to make sure that my paper towels are secure, as well as when I go and set this out in the heat, that it retains some of the heat under the foil to help activate the soaked paper towels. Now once you have it all wrapped up like a burrito, you are going to put it back in your tin and then go sit it outside. Now this has been sitting outside in the sun for about an hour and a half. So let's unwrap it and see how it looks. Now you can see that the coating of glitter and the coating of spray paint underneath has loosened. So what I'm going to do is try to peel away as much as possible. I'm going to use my spatula that came in my Cricut set to try to wedge it in to just take up as much as possible. Now, it is still a little stuck on, but as you can see, just me using my spatula and just a little bit of effort, it is coming up in chunks. So that is good. What I'm going to do now is try to take as much off as possible so that when I rewrap it, I can get the remainder that's left. Now I got off everything that was loose enough to get off with the spatula. So there's only a little bit left. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this in paper towel that has been soaked in acetone and then wrap it back in aluminum foil again. So I'm doing the same thing I did before. I used some paper towels soaked in acetone and then wrapped it in 2 or 3 layers of aluminum foil just so it can trap some heat. I'm going to go put it outside in my backyard where it's bright and sunny for like another hour or so, and then we'll come back. Now this is how it looks after I brought it inside. I left it outside for about 2 hours this time. And so this is just taking off the paper towel. Then I'm going to use a spatula again for my Cricut set just to get the remaining paint off of it. Most of this was spray paint at this point, not so much glitter, but as you can see, it's coming off with minimal effort. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrape the rest of this off. Now I got a lot of it off. What I'm gonna do now is go ahead and wrap the bottom of the cup with some painter's tape, because I'm going to use some sandpaper just to get the rest of it off. So I don't want to accidentally scuff the bottom part of this tumbler. So I'm gonna go ahead and neatly put some painter's tape around the edge. You can use electrical tape as well. So put this around the edge, cover the entire thing, so that when we start the sanding, it does not scuff the lip of the tumbler. So I'm just going to use some 150 grit sandpaper. I got this from Dollar Tree. It came in a pack with about 20 sheets of sandpaper. I'm going to just lightly sand it so that the whole entire tumbler is smooth to the touch. And so once I feel that everything is smooth, even if there's still a little bit of paint on the outside, I'm not too concerned about that because I'm going to go ahead and spray paint this whole thing white again. I just want to make sure that everything is smooth to the touch so that there are no rough spots under my spray paint. So now, as you can see, everything is smooth to the touch. It still has a little bit of paint residue on there, but that's fine because I'm going to repaint this tumbler white. But as long as everything is smooth, the coating of spray paint that I'm going to put on it will adhere properly and it'll be smooth. So this is how it looked, guys. I took it outside and spray painted it white like I said, and as you can see, it is a smooth surface. No bumps, no lumps. Everything came out exactly how I wanted it to come out. So that way now when I go to lay glitter on it, it won't have any rough patches on it. So I took the tape off the bottom so you can see that there are no scuff marks from the sanding because the painter's tape acted as a barrier. But this is how you strip a cup, and we're all done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know.